Yo, man, I don't just trade, you feel me? Morning, family. I'm gonna make this quick. Yesterday we did take an L. I might do a breakdown today on that. I'm not sure. But it really wasn't necessarily. It was just like the market wasn't. I wasn't supposed to trade, so the market just went the other way. But it didn't really move the other way. It just the whole day I sat in drawdown, and it was an L. So, anyways, it was an L. We lost on the account. Wasn't nothing crazy. We was at plus 802 on the 100K. We're at like minus 361. So we had a decent sized loss because I really thought that market was gonna at least take Asia lows, and it didn't. It happens, no worries, man. But I wanted to update on y'all on that, and then we're gonna have a great video today, so stay tuned for that. So how we doing? Real quick, y'all, we did get in some NAS buys. I did really low risk. I was very patient. Market started moving in my direction, so I'm being patient with that. And I also, when the market started coming, I was deep in profit. The market started coming back against me. Scale in, man. I know you can see it as over risking, but it's just pure confidence, man. You got to be able to scale into these trades and trust in your analysis. And God willing, man, we'll come out on top. But we'll see what happens. We just trying to secure another profitable day. But we're not going to worry too much about it. I just want to give y'all an update, and I'll show y'all the screen recorders and all that to break down whatever it is, all right? Y'all have a good one. Make sure y'all stay tuned for some more. Love y'all. So we have secured $214 on the day for the 50K account, which is amazing. God is great, as always, win or lose, but that was an amazing trade. The reason why we did run over 200 on that account so fast is because I scaled in on my 50K and didn't scale in on my 100K, and the whole time I was like, oh man, I forgot to scale in on my 50K. And the whole time I actually scaled in on my 50K but didn't scale in on my 100K. So I had to rescale in a tougher spot on the 100K, but you know, it'll do. We'll see what happens, man. Being patient with the 100K because, you know, I have some wiggle room. I'm not afraid to lose or anything, or lose profits, shit like that. I just want to maximize, so I'm not going to be greedy for sure, but maybe 0.5% or about $700 or something will be very nice. But we'll see what the market gives us. It's a little slow today, but I got a feeling if I just remain patient, sometimes the market don't move when I want it to. Just let time tell, and if you watch the time, and things will work out eventually. But we'll see what happens, man. Just wanted to update y'all. We have secured some profits, so either way, we secured some profits. So let's get it. What's up, family? It is Vine. We got a quick breakdown of today's trade and yesterday's trade. So yesterday, it was a loss. I'm not gonna like go too in depth in, but essentially what happened is price is pretty bearish, right? On the daily, you know, all that kind of stuff. We actually tapped this level. I didn't even look for these sales because I was in on NAS. I look at gold second all the time, and as we can see, we got this nice demand level down here, and I was expecting price to come down here, and there were also Asia lows, which continues to get moved. I'll just keep it on the chart like this, but I don't like it this color, but it's fine for now. So I was looking for Asia lows to be taken down here, which was, this was our day, this was today. I was looking for Asia lows to be taken, and what I was looking for was, a lot of times price will sit in these levels like this, and it will actually sell off, and when price actually comes to them. Now, initially, the first level I looked at above before that one was our short-term supply, which would be this, and I expected price to at least get down and take out this low. And I actually took my sell from here, and price just didn't really play around. It just punctured it. And what I did was, okay, got in a sell here, but as you can see, the sell here was fine. It wasn't that it was in drawdown, but I have to get out of, actually I got in a sell here on this top of this candle here, actually. So this was the first supply I was looking at. I'm sorry, looking at this one. So though I know this one was above, this one was the one that gave us a push. So when price was here, I'm like, hey, we got this, we got a nice break. Even though it was a wick, I still do wick breaks. And I got in the market, and price was pushing down, pushing up, pushing down. Eventually, I had to exit around here because on Top Step, as a funded trader, you have to be out by 3 p.m. Central Standard Time because, stock market closed, etc. So that was the L, which was essentially this trade here, right? And then this trade here, right? And this trade here was just because I had to actually close out. I believe I closed out on this candle or something like that. And that's simply what that loss was. I'm not going to spend too much time. Reason is it was a Monday, wasn't enough volume in the market. I wasn't necessarily wrong. I probably would have took an L again, or honestly, I was looking for price to come to this midline. So if I entered here and we got here, I probably would have exited the trade, but it just wasn't time and was not aligning. So let's go over to today's trade and why we took it. So today we made some good profits on the fundeds, and it was a no drawdown kind of entry. It was really, really nice and lovely. So on M&Q, as you can see, we got a perfect, nice little sweep of liquidity here. Right, we got that. We have this high here, which was our supply level that actually gave us a sell-off. And this supply level actually wasn't broken. That was one concern I had when actually going into this trade. But technically, that is our full leg supply, but we also made another low from this level. So price actually came here, broke this level of supply after it took a low, right? It took this low, did its job. So it's a strong high, kind of sort of has Asia highs above it. So it's not that strong. It's purely liquidity, but if we took Asia highs off, it would technically be one if it was any other structure. So we take the lows, breaking through supply. And once we break through supply, I'm looking for an entry because I technically got my model. I got something showing intention in the market. We didn't just blow through this level, kind of, sort of, but we did get reactions from it, rejections. And then once we got to this level, we started consolidating and showing some type of fire in the market. So what I did was take this level here along with some confluences. So I took this level, I took midnight price in Asia, right? And I just simply said, I'm going to enter on this level. I'm going to put my stops here and I'm going to target this level right here. And it's a 1 hour trade. So this stop is 60 points, 70 points, but it's a 1 hour trade. So it looks humongous, but it's part of my strategy and what I utilize. So if we go to the hour, it's nothing, it's a pretty clean trade. And realistically, I wanted to target here. And sometimes NAS could blow through that much. So this is my initial target, but because of the low volume and they want to lead this liquidity for the rest of the week, right here, resting, we'll take that. I just the next days or previous days midnight price we could target and price gets right to it, we reject, and then we can eventually come up here and we're out the trade. I didn't actually get out at directly at midnight price. It was right above this high right here. So as soon as we took it, it's about $300 in profit. We could have maxed out at like 4 something. Fine with me. Like we won't always catch the top or exit at the top, but it overall is a beautiful trade. And the reason I took it is just because we got our nice sweep of liquidity. We got a break of supply, right? We have midnight price aligning with our levels in a supply and demand flip, which is right here. And we just put our stops down here. We don't have to have these super, super tight because initially I would like to take this on this nice quote unquote order block. Price won't always get there. So you can't always take those kind of trades and get those kind of trades. Price won't always give you those. So that's why I took that trade. We finished the day really, really on a nice profit on both accounts. And I also want to talk really, really quick about how I scale in, because I'm pretty sure people see that or ask. So initially we come here, we were in no drawdown. It literally probably like $2. It wicks, it breaks this level right here and leaves equal highs, right? So when it leaves these equal highs, you could do two things. You could wait for it to blow through the water and then scale in, which is what I did. Or when the price rejects down like this, you could enter right here as a scale in because we're already in profit, and then we could go through here. So what I did was on this pullback right here, I just scaled in like that. And again, same exact target, midnight price, but we ended up getting out right above this highs right here, right? So that scaling was nice, and potentially another scale in if you trade later in the evening. If you have a personal account that you trade like this nice level here, you can actually scale in, put your stops there again, and potentially target this high right here and use that as liquidity. Even though this high did take out these lows, it is a nice strong demand here that swept liquidity, broke structure strong with the midnight price, and is part of a trending market at the moment. So that's how I scale in. Don't have to over risk to scale in. Sometimes you do, and or sometimes you got high risk on, but the market you gotta take what the market give you and don't be greedy. And I'm trying to do more of that. Usually I'm trying to get all the money I put in there back, or I'm trying to make 2 times what I put in there. And sometimes the market just won't give you that based on the entry. Like this entry was amazing, but if my stops was here, we would have probably quadrupled our money. But because our stops was down here, and we gotta manage and conserve our capital, my profits was literally like 1 to 1.2 or something like that, 1.3. So I'm fine with that. We made profits, and that's really it, guys. I mean, it's really simple. We need time to align as always. This is right at 9:30 entry right here. And it's just a really, really clean trade. Like I'm not really upset with it. It was super proficient. I could have did some things better as far as like scaling in, because I scaled in on my 50K account first and I thought it was my 100K. So I accidentally did that, and then I had to scale in on my 100K like while this candle was moving up. So we had a little bit deeper of a stop loss, but we ended up flying to the target, and that's all I care about. As long as we get our profits, it don't matter. And that's really it, man. Let me know what y'all think about the video. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Make sure you like, subscribe. And we definitely got more stuff out here. I want to share what my strategy is and how I do it, but it's really simple. I put a lot of time back testing into this, and I just want to like show y'all and showcase what happened. When it comes to losses, they happen. That loss happened because I didn't follow my plan. There was no reason why I really should have took this trade, but I did believe that this was a nice break of demand, potentially could have gave us a reaction, but I was wrong, and that's it, So, and we did have some liquidity to target down here, but price just didn't work. I was expecting this. Price didn't work out, so it's all good, man. We'll probably catch the move, and we'll just come back to the market the next day and execute on our plan from 7 to 10. And if something displays itself, we'll execute. If it don't, we'll execute. Either way, we'll execute. So appreciate y'all watching the video. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, leave some comments down there for me. Let's try to get this video to like 20 likes. Really appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Yeah, have a good night.